It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And here are the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take off the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Down low, looking for Garland. He gets it there. And the layup's good off the glass.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, Anunoby. For three, Siakam. That shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's the feed to Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Outside Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam a screen on Garland. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Raptors trail by 8. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now here's Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Garland against Van Vliet. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Garland against Van Vliet. To the middle. Siakam inside. He's against Allen. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Inside and stolen by Barnes. Anunoby against Garland. Anunoby, good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Outside Garland. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Van Vliet looking around. It's Trent on the wing. Siakam a screen on Garland. Fires the 3. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
The pass to Mitchell from downtown. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got 9 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, Anunoby in position. Stolen by Okoro. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start.
Your Cavaliers use this team. And now, please.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers now. 7-point differential. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Here's Van Vliet. And here is Anunoby. Yep, that one goes in there.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Garland with it. Mobley outside. Gets it out to Garland. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Takes the 3. That one doesn't go. Garland against Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got 6.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the way. He's got 6.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Anunoby with the screen for Van Vliet. Stolen by Garland. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Allen. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Mitchell right side. Dishes it to Okoro. Clock at 4. Here's Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Siakam for 3. Garland with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Goes up and lays it nice and easily. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. Takes it out to Siakam. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul.
2 minutes.
That'll be his second foul of the game. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. And that one, good. Allen's got 5.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Van Vliet against Garland. Barnes looking around. Pass to Siakam. From deep three-point range, another miss by Siakam. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They have a 9-point lead, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
It's hard to believe that Garland is truly getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes outside. Anunoby in the corner. From deep. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Garland dishes to Allen. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And finished off by Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Rubio against Van Vliet. Love outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. The lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots.
Get ready for the double lucky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Precious Achiuwa. It's Boucher out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Flynn in at the 1.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Flynn against Rubio. Kicks it to Lopez. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Toronto calls timeout. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Flynn against Rubio. Now here's Flynn. He's tightly guarded. And a wide open look for Porter. Offline with his three.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Rubio kicks to Love. Passes it to LeVert. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Robin Lopez at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And the pass to Achua. Here's Boucher. The shot, no good. Good D by Love. Rubio against Flynn. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rubio, the pass to Lopez. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Pass to Achua. On the wing, Porter. Wade is covering. Porter, no luck.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he liked that. Almost too wide open.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. No one covered. Love's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Make some noise!
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 6.
Cleveland Cavaliers screen team.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Trent outside.
Cleveland Cavaliers screen team.
LeVert against Anunoby.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 9.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And Rubio kicks to Love. Wade against Anunoby. Back to Love. Lays it up and banks it in. Love's got 4 this quarter.
This is where Love is most comfortable operating. He feels so confident attacking the paint. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Rubio against Van Vliet. Love with the screen for Rubio. Love outside. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. He has 7.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Rubio looking it over. Wade, and it's put back up and in by Wade.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And the three ball is good.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Wade outside. Back to Rubio. Passes to LeVert from the arc. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Here's Okoro. And it comes off the front of the rim. Raptors trail by 20. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Van Vliet against Garland. Mitchell outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 22 is their biggest lead. He takes it in. A slam dunk by Garland.
You see the opportunistic attitude of Garland. Exceptional job knifing through the defense and finishing with force.
Van Vliet outside. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Mitchell outside. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trent kicks to Anunoby. Takes it off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now, here's Garland. Allen outside. The dish to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoff, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Van Vliet wide open. No good with the triple. Cleveland leading by 17. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Siakam pulls it in.
2 minutes.
Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Van Vliet. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Now the pass to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Here's the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Cleveland.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Darius Garland.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's good from about 19 feet.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Garland surveying the D. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Takes it out to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now Garland. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great.
tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Williams misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Smart outside. Kick out to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Brand, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Boston with a rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Barnes. Anunoby for 3. Can't hit that one. And Boston going the other way now. Left side Tatum. Brown passes to Williams. Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Inside. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brown against Trent. Brown passes to Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line.
And the second free throw is good.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Trent up top, defended by Smart. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam against Williams. Siakam, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And Tatum, here we go. Kick out to Brown. Back to Williams. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Horford with it. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Oh, they need this! The rebound, Celtics. Stolen by Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley! Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Tatum passes to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Smart passes to Brown. Driving to the basket, and Brown with the stuff.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
Van Vliet against Smart. Trent outside. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Brown passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Back to Williams. Tatum inside. Anunoby covering. Tatum can't hit. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williams passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Pass to Smart. 4-3. Now Brown. From deep. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Fires for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Van Vliet outside. Now Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the triple.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Smart up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Jacks up a 3. Tatum can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Trent outside. Smart against Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Smart against Van Vliet. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Second chance effort. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Smart against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Celtics have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Van Vliet outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Tatum finds Smart. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Tatum. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. This one for 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Thanks, Allie.
Celtics 14. The Raptors 9.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Banton in at the 2 spot. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Pass to Cornette. Tries again. And Boucher with the block.
And the timing on the block. Boucher's defense continues to impress.
Here's Gallinari. 4 seconds left. Achua with the rebound. Here's Benton, guarded by Brogdon. Achua with a screen on White. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
To the inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Danilo Gallinari at the line for 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For Celtics Entertainment. Once again, that was Celtics Entertainment.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Flynn. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch-and-shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
Outside White. Williams finds White. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 3.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks. And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Boucher, no good. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This is what you like about Gallinari. Spends a lot of time on the perimeter, but has the size to attack inside.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Here's Flynn, and the layup is good off the glass.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Outside White. Pass to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Down low. And Gallinari throws it down.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Here's Flynn. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Right side Brogdon. Pass to White.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brogdon up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Cornette. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher up top. He's covered by Gallinari. Here's Porter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Porter. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside White. Outside for Gallinari. And that one's on target from the wing. Gallinari's got 7 points in the game.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Flynn on the attack. Outside for Porter. Pass to Benton. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Aggressive move by Porter, answering critics who say he sometimes takes too much of a back seat.
Outside White. Outside Gallinari. Here's Cornette. Rebounded by Flynn. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Gallinari against Boucher. Williams passes to Gallinari. And it's Brogdon off the drive. And Brogdon with the stuff.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
And Toronto calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Shot clock at 6. And a deep three from Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics out in front, up by 4.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. He gets it in there.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet with a screen on Horford. Here's Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And he gets the bucket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. And he comes up with a bucket.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Smart outside. Anunoby against Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williams. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Van Vliet against Smart. Siakam for 3. Drops in the 3. Siakam's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Brown passes to Tatum. Pass to Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pure physical ability. Horford the advantage. The defense couldn't hold him down.
Timeout called the Raptors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Brown. Smart with the ball. Guarded by Trent. On the wing, Tatum. And they get it back. Williams.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet gets the three ball to go.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Smart passes to Tatum. Takes the three. Fires in the triple. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. There's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
And Toronto calls time here. They're losing by 9. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Three-pointer, no good. So it's Boston now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. To the wing, right side. Outside, Brown. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Tatum from long range. He can't hit that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Siakam, pass to Barnes. Deflects the pass. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Trent left side. Barnes with it. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Nice quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And a big mental mistake as they called timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
What is he doing? He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Huge mental lapse. What an unnecessary technical.
Boy, you know he's going to hear about that one in the locker room. Not his finest moment. And so it's Boston with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
unit. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And there it is for him. Siakam's got the opening basket of the game for the Raptors.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Van Vliet outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when the stakes get high, you need a big shot. We know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way. Butler finds Adebayo. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, it's a big-time bonus when Jimmy Butler is connecting from deep. If that's working, forget about it, defense.
Here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Adebayo with a screen on Van Vliet. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
They get it again. Barnes to the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Siakam. Here's Trent. Goes up again. And the layup is good.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Butler. Inside. And stolen by Siakam. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
You have got to take care of the basketball if Mr. Pascal Siakam is around. This guy uses length to create turnovers.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Martin.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Anunoby against Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. No coverage that time. Butler's got 5 minutes.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. From outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry finds Martin. And that's an intentional foul.
Pascal Siakam, second personal foul. Second team foul.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Butler from outside.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Toronto.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Who's on the wing along with Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Such a wide open look. He's got 7.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred VanVleet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Lowry passes to Butler. That shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Adebayo down low. Covered by Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And he sinks the second. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
The Heat trail by 3. Strus with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Butler on the wing. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Trent outside. Anunoby with the screen for Trent. Oh, Anunoby in position. Butler from outside. That doesn't go either for Butler. Toronto leading by 4. Butler with the steal.
Miami foul. Jimmy Butler. First personal foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Blocking foul called on Kyle Lowry. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Anunoby is screen on low. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock is at 3. Takes a 3.
And that's what Jimmy Butler brings to the table. Intense on-the-ball defense.
First team
misses the 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. It's stolen by Adebayo. Passes it to Butler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good there. Good D by Siakam. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
Van Vliet against Lowry. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They get the rebound.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Butler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Van Vliet picks one up.
But you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Van Vliet outside. Takes it out to Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. That one misses.
Well, there's no question that...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
Miami Heat 19. The Raptors 20.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Chris Boucher. Also, Achua out there, and it's Porter and small forward.
I love the mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Otto Porter 2.
Good on both. Oladipo with the ball. To Dedmon. There's Hero with the 3. Flynn grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, Otto Porter has become a 3-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Outside, Hero. The pass to Oladipo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now Flynn. No points in the game yet for him. Down low, here's Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Porter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Outside, Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Indoors, it seemed to change his scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
My goodness, it's hard to stay with Oladipo in transition. The speed, the quickness can be overwhelming.
Outside Flynn. Pass to Porter. Out left to the wing. Boucher in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. And the shot's good for Boucher.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo again missing. Raptors leading by 6. There's Porter with the 3. No good. Shot missing. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Nailed from three-point land.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Flynn. This is it to Boucher. Porter looking it over. The tray. That shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. Now, here's Dedmon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Vincent. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And now just a 1-point Raptor lead. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside Flynn. The pass to Banton. Back to Flynn. Dedmon with the block. Oladipo outside. Kicks it to Dedmon. Pass to Vincent. There's 25 seconds left in the third. That puts them in the lead. Hero's got 8.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feet.
And here's Flynn. Oh, Porter in position. Hero from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
And we've reached the end of the third. Miami ahead as they end the third quarter with a
Your Heat Youth team.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Here's Van Vliet. That shot off. Good work defensively by Lowry. Hero passes to Butler. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Miami leading by 5 to the inside and stolen by Barnes. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And Miami shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Martin the screen. Hero passes to Martin. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 5. Passes it to Siakam. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Butler against Barnes. Nice shot from the wing. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
Lowry against VanVleet. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
VanVleet kicks to Trent. Back to VanVleet. Uncovered. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Martin with a screen on Trent. Hero passes to Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Lowry against VanVleet. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes shutting it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Shoots over Anunoby, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. Beyond the arc. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Siakam. And now just a 4-point Heat lead. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Butler, here we go. And the shot is good. 16 points for Jimmy Butler.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler. Mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
Here's VanVleet. On the wing, Anunoby. Trent passes to VanVleet. Now Siakam. He's guarded by Adebayo.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Lowry dishes to Butler. On the wing. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Fred VanVleet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
Butler on the way. And now we've got the intentional foul.
OG Anunoby. First personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry with the ball. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Gary Trent Jr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The experience, the poise, Lowry more than prepared to step up in these moments. And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Trent against Mitchell. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Trent. Trent against Mitchell. Allen inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 from Barnes. Cavaliers with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. From outside the arc. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Outside Anunoby with the drive. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mobley against Barnes. Mobley passes to Mitchell. From behind the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Siakam finds Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Van Vliet outside, and he drives in. Oh, rejected by Allen. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Siakam's got 5 points. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on this squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Mobley, no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet misses. Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
And here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. It doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high player with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Van Vliet against Garland. And he's going for the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Garland with the ball. To the middle. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 1 quarter in the book, and it's been a close one. Raptors out in front, leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Mobley finds Mitchell. Allen inside. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Shoots. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Barnes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Garland. The shot won't fall, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Back to Trent. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Pass to Barnes. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back after.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Allen a screen. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the Cavs trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Left side Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Crafty move. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Back to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Van Vliet against Garland. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
Now Van Vliet. 27 seconds left in the second period. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Toronto. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. The 3. That one is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Raptors out in front, up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jared Allen has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Kevin Love. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Wade in at the 3.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
And it's Love missing. Achua with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Achua with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Wade. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. That shot wide open. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Flynn, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now Achua. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Rubio. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Otto Porter. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Pass to Wade. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Porter. And he lobs it up top. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Flynn. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
LeVert outside. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Outside Love. Back to LeVert. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. Boucher up top. Here's Flynn from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Wade. Love against Porter. Back to Love. Takes a 3. Achua with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Porter in the post. Love's there. Porter the pass to Boucher. Here's Flynn. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Boucher.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pass to LeVert. To the inside. Here's Lopez. This is the baby hook.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. To the paint. Rubio with a steal. LeVert outside. Pass to Rubio. And he's going for the oop here. And here they come. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Raptors out in front, up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavs trailing. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Now here's Van Vliet. Let's go with a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. 13 feet out. And that one's long. Van Vliet's gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Raptors with a lead. The 3. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Trent.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
On the wing, Mitchell. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And Mitchell with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Van Vliet outside. can't get it to go, and it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Mitchell. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors. That free throw good from Van Vliet. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And he was fouled. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
the previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Garland against Van Vliet. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Inside. And Mobley gets it to go.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
And Toronto calls time here. They're ahead by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Van Vliet against Garland. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. Can't hit from in close.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Okoro. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Allen. Outside Garland. Now here's Allen. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Barnes.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And here's Van Vliet.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Garland with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Mitchell. And it's good. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Clock at 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Mitchell, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Can't get the 3 to fall. Barnes against Mobley. Barnes with it. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. That, hard alley, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
He's always pressing the action. Van Vliet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum for three. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Trent with the wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Smart against Van Vliet. Smart dishes to Brown. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Trent. The kick out to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
Van Vliet against Smart. Left side, Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Van Vliet. Plays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5.
He's not scared. Fred Van Vliet has confidence playing inside.
Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. He kicks to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, it's Boston converting.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Raptors need to get a shot at Barnes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Launches it. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Can't hit from the corner. Celtics trail by 5. Brown finds Williams. Back to Brown. Williams, a screen on Trent. There's Brown with the 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Tatum looking around. In the corner, Horford with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Horford's got 6.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Here's Van Vliet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the first one drops. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The offensive rebound. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Right now for your north side crew.
So it's Toronto. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Van Vliet against Smart. And a wide open look for Siakam. And he's good on the three ball.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
Smart passes to Tatum. Smart against Anunoby. Tatum down low. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Raptors lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now here's Brown, just 4 to shoot. Smart passes to Brown. Over Trent. Here's Williams. Smart finds Tatum. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The kick out to Tatum. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Drains it from beyond the arc. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Here's Van Vliet following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Van Vliet looking around. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Horford finds Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Siakam misses. Celtics trail by 4. Horford kicks to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this goal spill, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now Van Vliet, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Smart against Barnes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Smart against Van Vliet. Left side, Brown. Tatum dishes to Brown. A second chance effort. Williams kicks to Horford. Pass to Smart. And stolen by Barnes. Trying to get something going. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
And here is Van Vliet following Jaylen Brown's three. Here's the pass to Barnes. Siakam up top. Van Vliet outside. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Shot game clock separated by 5. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. The dish now to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The shot that time not on target. For 3, Van Vliet, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
23, the Celtics, 20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the court for the Celtics, Williams is out there, Gallinari, then it's White, then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Gallinari. Williams, a screen on Boucher. Gallinari passes to Cornette. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And that one is good. And the Raptors lead by 5.
That is a terrific play by Porter. One of the more efficient guys in the game. Shows it again right there.
Brogdon outside. Porter with it. Williams picks him up. Achua, the pass to Boucher. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. That one on Gallinari. Raptors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From deep, Gallinari. White dishes to Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Raptors leading by 6. And And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Banton. Outside Flynn. The kick out to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wing jumper offline. Celtics trail by 6. Fires the 3. Boucher with the rebound. Outside Porter for the 3. That one doesn't drop. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And that one, good.
Quick and decisive on the catch and shoot. I like White's approach there.
Flynn with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Porter. Boucher kicks to Flynn. Going inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
White finds Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's a tall order for the defense. You have to play Gallinari for the shot. But that was a good dump off to the roller.
And there's the pass to Porter. Inside. Boucher. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
They're outside. Gallinari with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
The kick out to Porter. Looking for Flynn, gets it over to him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 4. Here's White. Pass to Cornette. The kick out to Williams. All sorts of time. He can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Toronto. Flynn misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Gallinari wide open. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Raptors out.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now, Smart. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Smart finds Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the game tied up here for Boston.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Van Vliet wide open. And Horford pulls it down.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Williams for 3. No good on the shot. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And stolen by Tatum. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And finished off by Brown.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Toronto calls timeout. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David. Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Tatum against Van Vliet. To the left wing. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Fast break, Toronto. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. It's Trent on the wing. Siakam sets a screen for Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Smart finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford has a wide open look, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Siakam for 3. And no good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart on the wing. Defended by Trent. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum's shot is off. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Anunoby, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Tatum with the screen on Barnes. Barnes against Horford. Brown the pass to Tatum. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the three-point shot.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Passes it to Siakam. It's in!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Smart against Van Vliet. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Down low. Here we go, one-on-one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Smart against Van Vliet. Five to shoot. Barnes screen on Smart. Barnes. It's good.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
So it's Toronto winning this one. It was
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Butler. That shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. From deep. That one, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Strus. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. It's stolen by Trent. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Strus. Here's Butler. Hangs. Can't capitalize inside.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Double team on Van Vliet. Trent from long range. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Knocked loose. For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Kicks it out to Siakam. Rebound by the Heat. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Miami. Pass to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Lets a 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Barnes has got 5.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. It's Martin on the wing. Outside for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry finds Butler. Siakam pulls down the board.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the basket by Trent. Trent's gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Tipped. And he gets it back. Butler. Can they get it? Goes up with it again. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now Van Vliet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket by Trent.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's Toronto in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. Use 16.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And let's take a look at Miami. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Heat, they're shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Here's Butler. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
The drive by Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grip.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
The first free throw is good. We always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Outside Strus. And he banks in the layup.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Lowry. Outside Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. The Raptors need to get off a shot. No good with the triple. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Now Martin. Pass to Lowry. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Trent, the pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. Up and over to Lowry. Keeps it alive. The Heat shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Trent for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Trent's got 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Martin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And they'll get another chance. Barnes finds Van Vliet. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Barnes. That one a little long. Miami trailing. Outside Strus. Now here's Martin. Outside Butler. Back to Martin. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. He has 7. And here's Van Vliet. He gets it off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the fans put their hands together and sing out for the Jabberwockies. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Precious Achiuwa is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Otto Porter. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Benton in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
They set a pick outside Butler. It's good. Butler's got 10 points.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Pass to Benton. Here's Flynn. Up top, Porter. Fires, high post. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. Here's Achiuwa. Adebayo with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Lowry finds Butler. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. They got to the ball just a moment late.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Toronto's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Flynn. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Hero on the wing. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Porter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Achiuwa against your 7. Oladipo on the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Puts it up. And he can't bank that one in. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Porter, the pass to Boucher. Back to Porter. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. Porter pulls it in. The Raptors for the lead. Here's Achiuwa. Up and in on the layup.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Oladipo against Porter. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Outside Porter. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. And finished off by Boucher.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Oladipo
on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
That one's no good. Toronto has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Oladipo against Porter. Hero outside. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Hero. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Raptors. They lead by 6. And we're coming right. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth promises to be a good one. Miami trailing. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Yurtseven in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Oladipo. He's closely guarded. Shot clock at 3. From deep. Unable to get that one. And Toronto will come the other way. From the wing. And there's Porter on the assist by Achua. And the Raptors lead by 8.
He's got a nice feel for his jump shot. And Porter's developed the confidence to make it a true weapon for him.
Porter against Oladipo. Over to the wing. Here's Vincent. Rebounded by Flynn. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Back to Porter. Plenty of space. And Hero grabs the board.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Flynn. From downtown. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Vincent. Here's your 7. Achua defending. Back to Vincent. Into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Precious Achua picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
A line change here for Toronto. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Trent finds Van Vliet. To the right side. Siakam in the post. He's covered by Yurtseven. And for the Heat, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo against Anunoby. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Well, confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oladipo outside. To the wing, right side. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter here. Hero, the pass to Dedmon. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it for Vincent. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Anunoby. Barnes with it. Left side, Anunoby. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Siakam against shoot 7. Out to Oladipo. Now Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Vincent. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Toronto has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Barnes a screen. Van Vliet the pass to Barnes. Count it!
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Dedmon. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3!
Dedmon using his size on the inside and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Van Vliet outside.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the top.
First game foul.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Hero from way outside. And he sinks it. And that one brings them within 1.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
So a close game sees Toronto taking this one.